So yes, that's going to hurt Stork. Oh, Mutila's coming out to snipe those High Templar, but I think they're a little bit late. I think the Dragoons will be able to deal with that. And the Corsairs. There's still, I saw one Corsair out earlier, and Stork might be pumping more. We'll see about that. But plenty of Dragoons, I think. So many Dragoons. Stork scouting the Mutas, and Type B running away, smartly running away from all of those Dragoons. I don't think he's going to be able to snipe many High Templar at all. He snipes one probe that was getting ready to build more cannons over there at the 9 o'clock position. Stork is trying to take that 9 o'clock, but I think he probably realized by now that there's a burrowed Zergling under there. Here comes the Observer, and Stork, he's putting on a lot of pressure, but Type B playing very, very defensively. He might be able to hold this. Stork's going to need quite a few storms to break through that little defensive wall of Type B's, and Type B knows that. Throwing down ton of Sunkens coming down for Type B, and Stork's thinking about breaking this. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to. Another storm trying to kill the Mutalist, kill quite a few Zerglings and a Lurker in the process. There's only one Corsair in the mix, but that Corsair seems to be enough to fight back the Mutalist temporarily. That Corsair does fall back to the troop, and it looks like Stork is backing off for the meantime, probably waiting for more upgrades, waiting for more troops. And Stork, I think, is trying to put down a Nexus, but yeah, he realizes now that there's a burrowed Zergling, so he's throwing all of his troops over to kill that damn thing. I hate you, burrowed Zergling. They kill it. There you go. So Stork will be able to put down a Nexus now. But I can see Type B doing that more in this game. Since he researched Burrow, he wants to get as much bang for his buck out of that little upgrade as he can get. So he's going to be using that for lots of scouting in this game, I think. 2 evolution chambers for Type B being fended off in the middle of the map, trying to snipe more High Templar, so Stork can't try another break. Stork trying another break. I think Stork might be out of his mind, but he's coming in with a huge storm there, destroying all of the Hydras, deciding it's not worth it and backs off once again, but he doesn't lose too much in the process. Type B, I think, is going for a counterattack or a pincer attack. He's coming down from the bottom of the troop, heading for the natural expansion of Stork. So yeah, this is a counterattack, but Stork, he probably going to be able to fight this off. He has 4 cannons in the area, so that's going to help him, but Type B's rolling in. Stork coming back with his entire army, so I think he will be able to clean this up eventually. Going to lose all of his cannons, so yeah, is going to be very vulnerable to a Hydra break later, but so I think he'll throw down some more cannons to protect himself. High Templar still in the area, still safe. Not too many High Templar have been sniped in this game. It looks like Stork getting plenty of cannons around his new base at the 9, so I think he'll be able to hold that, at least until Defiler Tech comes out, which is moments away. Zerg Queen's Nest coming up, so that means we're going to see some Hive Tech units soon. We've already seen Guardians today, so I'm wondering what Type B has up his sleeve. He's already willing to... Oh, looks like a High Templar drop, but those High Templar did not manage to get any storm off. They're going to try to storm the drone line, storming quite a few Zerglings that try to attack. It looks like, oh, so close to another storm from Stork, but at least he took down something in that attack. That wasn't a completely useless attack, and he's still pushing up the map. Stork is determined to get through this natural. I'm not sure if this is 100% the best idea in the world. He's doing some damage, basically trying to get the Mutas out of hiding so he can storm them, but loses probably too many Dragoons in the process there. He's going to try to expand again at the 6, but that's not going to be successful. Another burrowed Zergling going to deny that base, so that's got to be making Stork very annoyed at this point. But Type B is still only working from 4 bases, so I think Stork is will be able to sit pretty in 3 bases for a little while longer. Okay, Sunken Colony coming up. Plenty of cannons all over the 9 o'clock position for Stork. He is anticipating a Mutalist tech switch. The Mutalists are going to come in and try to harass that base. Stork doing his best. He doesn't have much anti-air down here, actually, so... Oh, he's coming in with High Templar, trying to storm over the Mutas. I think he did storm some of the Mutas to weaken them, but he really doesn't have much else. There's a couple High Templar were sniped, and here comes the Archon. That's what he needed right now, an Archon to fight back those pesky Mutas. Reaver Tech now for Stork. He's getting just about every unit in the game out. I am waiting for the Dark Archon now to come out, do some Maelstrom. Looks like some Zerglings running down just to deny that 6 o'clock base. And look at this defensive grid from Type B. Usually don't think of Zerg as the defensive race, but every once in a while, yeah, throw down a ton of lurkers and a ton of sunkens, and you're safe for a while. Type B rolling in. He had his burrowed Zergling there, so he was able to know exactly how many troops Stork had. Stork finally took that out. Greater Spire and the Defiler Mound coming up for Type B at the exact same time, so he is going to go for Guardians and Defilers, and this could really hurt Stork if he can't get something done. He's got to find some way to pick at those bases. Type B has only committed himself to 4 bases. That's it. He's not expanding again. So Stork, he's got to find a way to kill one of these bases. There's a pretty huge defensive grid at both naturals, so he might have to use some shuttle play to get in this game. Sneak into a main, sneak into Type B's main or the main area over at the 2 o'clock. There's a couple of options that he could do, but he's moving up the map right now, intercepting a ton of Zerglings, and he might be going for this natural area again. 2 Archons in the area. I'm not sure about Stork's upgrades. I'm going to have to look at the units again and see what the upgrades are, but I'm assuming he has at least +2 attack. At least +2 attack at the moment. Type B might still be going for the counterattack at the 6 o'clock, and Stork might not have enough cannons there to protect this. Definitely doesn't have enough cannons to fight back the Mutas, but he will be able to fight back these Zerglings, and Type B going over and morphing into Guardians. So Stork's going to have a tough time with this. I haven't seen many Corsairs out for him. This seems to be kind of the height Sparky Zerg build, I guess. Yellow went for basically the same thing against Pure, basically anticipating that the Protoss would not go for a ton of Corsairs in the mid to late game, and he might be right. Stork is committing himself to Reavers, going in with Reavers to kill the Sunkens and the Spore Colonies. Oh, he's losing some troops over there, but the Guardian's popping up just now, so this is going to be a very heated battle.